Hello, welcome
And
back to NYCFC Lads Podcast. I'm Dominick Vizioli, along with Jordan Leo. Last pod before
I
the
think it was a
World
month
Cup break.
ago.
Yeah,
My
last
bad.
podcast before the World Cup break. We're gonna be talking about that, and we got a lot of games to catch up on. So, we're gonna lightly sprinkle over some of the games because, to be honest, we lost most of them, almost all of them.
All right.
But we're going from Red Bull in the US Open Cup all the way up to Nashville. Then we'll talk about maybe we'll start ranting about the outrageous ticket prices for the World Cup. Well, we kind of did that in the Save the Caps episode last time. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, let's just debrief like more specifically. All right. Red Bull Open Cup, DC United, Columbus, Charlotte, Red Bull away, Columbus Open Cup, and Nashville. The seven games we have to talk about. This is gonna be an
Mhm.
entertaining episode for you guys. First of all, I'd also just like to point out we are currently sitting eighth in the Eastern Conference on 19 points, 5 wins, 4 draws, and 6 losses. It's looking like Cushing's back.
Where are the Red Bulls? Are they above
Red
us?
Bulls are fifth right now.
Oh my
Six
God.
wins, 4 draws, 5 losses, 22 points, 3 points clear of us.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we need the World Cup break, man. Our team is so gassed. We went from being one of the best sides at the beginning of the season, having one of the best midfields, only pretty much needing Alonso back. And then like fucking 2 months later,
We're
we
eighth in the
have
fucking East.
we have one of the shakiest back lines in the league. Okay.
Hmm.
We have a very unstable midfield, still missing Alonso, and we need as many attackers as we can get. I
Oh
saw
man, this is why I needed to see Silla. Mr. Silla from FC
I
Schalke.
I saw someone on Twitter when we sent Julian Fernandez out on loan. I saw someone on Twitter saying that, with Alonso out, we may need as many attacking resources as we can get. And I thought that, no, we'll be fine. We're stacked, but
Yeah, I
we're
mean that's what I
missing.
thought too. Talus returning, Malachi returning. I thought we are gonna do great. Malachi can't finish right now. Talus is injured right now. Hooley's on loan. Ojeda can't finish either. Um, Hannes has been decent.
We
Nico,
can make the thing is, yeah, Hannes has been decent. Nico has been carrying us. He's our best player by far. I'm just
I mean
afraid
that's why he's a
that it's
DP.
like 2023 all over again. It's gonna be like Santi carrying us through 2023. We missed the playoffs anyway, and he's gone to fucking to another
Botafogo.
club. Maybe, yeah. But the same thing's probably gonna happen with Nico. It's gonna be
Nico's probably gonna
exactly
go to
like,
Europe. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah.
He's
Mm-hmm.
gonna return to I think what's it called? La Liga.
Ah, no. I think he he works. Uh, it's tough. I think he can function well for a mid-table Bundesliga team. I
I could
think
see that.
that's like around his level.
Either
Maybe
that or
Mainz.
the Argentine league, like
Yeah. If he
Hoodie.
goes back to San
But then if
Lorenzo.
he was to, he'd probably join like one of the higher end ones, like Boca, River, Independiente, or whoever.
Well, his boyhood club's San Lorenzo, so he'd probably go back there.
Yeah, but he'd only do that towards the end of his career, no?
I don't know. Spending your prime at your boyhood club, that's like the dream. I
Yeah,
want to stay
but
there
dude, is
forever.
San Lorenzo really that competitive?
With Nico, they can. Yeah. They did okay in the
All right,
league, but
let's just
they
start
weren't
talking.
in any title contention.
All right, let's talk about some of these games that we missed.
Hmm.
All right, let's start off with looking at New Jersey Red Bulls versus our New York City FC in the US Open Cup. 3-1 win for us on the road.
Mm-hmm.
We started things off with a Kai Truan header from the corner, 9th minute, 1-0. Julian Hall, I mean, it was coming, obviously. Equalizer in the 14th. And then Raul Gustavo, 39th minute header from the corner. And Martins the cap off the hat trick from the corner. Three defenders had scored in that game. And I think that was return to Arsenal Football Club, basically.
Mm-hmm. I I don't know how Moxie has done it. Every once in a while, he can just turn back the clock like no one other.
Hmm
I wish I could be at that game so bad because literally in the middle of the fucking game, the away fans were serenading him. And as they were about to take the corner, Moxie literally clapped the fans. That's like legendary.
I mean, Derby win for us. Can't complain.
Hmm.
I can complain about the game after that though. NYCFC
Mm,
versus DC United. I was telling you guys about how I was going to Houston. I think, or no, it wasn't Houston. It was another robotic competition. But I went to Houston for a robotic competition. Wait, no, it was before Houston. Yeah. So
yeah.
I went to Houston, right? The day I landed from Houston, I was like, oh, I'm tired. I'm not gonna go to the game today. I ended up going to the game. New York City FC 0, DC United 2. One, my question is, how do we lose to DC United? Two, my question is,
How do we lose to DC United?
and question three,
How
what
do
did
we
I
lose to DC
witness?
United?
What did I witness? That was like worst performance of all time. We were horrible. We couldn't score against DC United. I think Ojeda had an early chance, but that's like the most of it, I think.
All right. I also have like a key question that not a lot of people have been thinking about. Just like as a bonus, how the fuck did we lose to DC United? Okay, that was
Mhm.
probably one
Worst
of
perform.
the worst performances I've ever watched from the club in almost 2 years.
Hmm
Okay, because at least during the ones that we got clobbered against, like the ones that I can immediately think of, 5-1
Miami,
against, yeah,
Miami
Miami.
and Miami.
Yeah, Miami in the playoffs and in the regular season. But both of them, there's a lot on the line, all right? And they showed a lot of heart. Well, kind of fizzed in
Eh,
regular season, kind
End
of
of
fizzed
regular
out.
season, we did not. That was horrible.
Yeah. Hmm. But 5-1 loss against the Union in 2024. I was a ball kid for that game. Alonso scored right before halftime when to make it like 3-1. Keaton's header off the post. We had a few decent chances, but it just didn't go our way ultimately. I think overall, um, yeah. And at least Uh, in 2024, well, even in the end of the regular season last year, atmosphere was bad.
Oh, the
Against
atmosphere at DC was horrible.
Yeah, atmosphere against Miami was good, and then it just dropped off a cliff.
Yeah,
Against the Union,
atmosphere
uh,
for what for St. Louis
yeah,
was peak.
yeah, against the Union in 2024, it was good. Even like being pitch side, I was like right above the supporter, below the supporter sections, and they were making a bunch of noise. However, yeah, that atmosphere against DC, like, it was quiet. I think the away fans ended up making more noise than us, to be
They did.
honest.
Well, I mean,
Hmm.
not during the normal game, but like after they scored the second goal, I think
Think
that's just quiet.
it wasn't even a matter of if they outplayed us, okay? Because
Th-
another game where I feel like we had a horrible performance, the game that we shall not talk about, that game in 2024, the playoff derby,
Oh, we don't talk
because
about that.
but we just got completely outplayed. In DC, it
No, we
wasn't even,
weren't. No, the Red Bull game in the playoffs was not even that bad. We had way more shots than them. Coronel just had a master class that
yeah. I feel like he kind of shut us down. But with DC, they didn't like outplay us at all. I feel like they didn't
Yeah,
even have more heart. It was just like it was who could shit the bed worse.
and
And
we did that.
NYCFC shit the bed more by a mile.
On a better note, the game after that, we went unbeaten in three. NYCFC 3-0 Columbus. Hannes both hat trick. I mean, 12th minute, 16th minute, and 66th minute. And that one goal from, I think, just inside the box, perfect.
Yeah, Columbus was great. Uh, and then moving on to Charlotte, I feel like that's a forgettable game. Like I literally had to look up the result like a few days ago. Like, wait, did we win that? And I was like, oh yeah, because Nico scored the goal, and it
I
was a
mean, I
great
was
one
good.
at that.
I was good. That was a crazy good goal, to be fair, but it was such a forgettable game. I forgot about it until today. Like, if you told me about it, I was like, what? We played Charlotte? All right. Then
Yeah.
after that, we had the NYCFC versus Red Bull away. Ruval Kaba 44th minute goal to make it 1-0, and Perea 52nd minute equalizer. We had the there's the other free kick that was hit post.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, hit the post and
I think it was
came
a
off of
really
a Red Bull defender, and then he cleared
yeah.
it out. We
I
had some really good chances in
I
that
think this
game.
was a really entertaining derby. It was
Mm-hmm.
1-1 obviously, but I think this was a great game to watch.
And I said it leading up that we needed to start Perea. It didn't matter because he always scores in Harrison. 2024, 2025, 2026. Two player of the matches, okay, from the club. 2024, I think was Alonso because he had a brace, but Perea, man. I mean, we need to.
Two
I
headers as
mean,
well.
we are gonna start him more because of obviously the injury.
Can we
It's
just talk about our injury crisis real quick? I
yeah.
think versus Nashville, or when you look at the club injury list, there was two columns. When has there been
Mhm.
two columns for an injury list?
We can form an entire starting 11 of our injuries and our players out on loan,
Wait, I have it screenshotted. Let
except
me
for
pull it up.
goalie. Except for goalie. Uh, Okay. Well, without a goalie, okay? How about just the outfield players? We're gonna make a full starting 11, okay? Out of out of injured and loaned NYCFC players, okay? First of all, what formation should we play?
I don't
Maybe
know.
like a
I'm looking at this right now. You can see this. Drew Baera, Thales Magno, Alonso Martinez, Maxi Morales, Max Murray, Aiden O'Neill, Kevin O'Toole, Keaton Parks. All right, so let's look at
okay.
this for a second. We have Keaton Park in the defense. We have Drew Baera, Max
Yep.
Murray, and Kevin O'Toole.
Okay. The
In the
three in the back.
in the midfield, we have Aiden O'Neill, Keaton Parks, and Maxi Morales. And up top, we have
Okay.
Thales Magno and Alonso Martinez.
And we can also fill out Jovan Mijatovic and Julian Fernandez. If we play like a 3-5-2, maybe with like some wingers, except for a goalie, we have an entire outfield full of players who are
And the
either
and the
injured
thing is, this
or
isn't even
on
a.
loan.
If we look past the defense, this isn't even a bad lineup. All right,
Exactly.
Moxie, Thales Magno, Alonso Martinez, Julian Fernandez, Aiden O'Neill, and Keaton Parks. Okay.
This team, I mean, without a goalie, but if they had like a random goalie,
If we had like Freeze,
well, no. Let's take one of our backups. Let's take
Romero.
Romero. Okay, put Romero in goal. That team would beat the team that we are currently fielding.
Come on, to be fair, we have Alonso Martinez. Come on, be so fruit.
Yeah. I
All right.
mean,
Moving
it's
on from
tragic.
that, moving on from that, the Columbus game, US Open Cup was tragic. We had a
Yeah.
rob penalty. How was that not given? There was VAR. They did not look at it.
Hmm.
Look at the video by NYCFC Network. I promise you that was a handball. No natural at all. It hit his hand. Well, wrist. Same.
Yeah. How do we lose to a club that we beat 3-0 off of a single player hat trick 10 days after the game happened?
Okay. To be fair, we're playing at the Scots Miracle Grow Stadium, whatever you want to call it, but that's not even an excuse. Like, that's
Yeah.
just a horrible performance from us, horrible substitutions from Janssen, horrible we didn't show anything except that we were going to lose that game. The second, from
Hmm.
like the 20th minute, I knew we were going to lose 1-0. It was just the most boring game of football I've ever watched. And then the Nashville game at Geodis Park. I mean,
Hey,
the Palacios
we
goal.
scored a goal. We scored a goal.
I mean, okay. So the Palacios goal 16 minute felt inevitable. The Fernandez
Yeah.
equalizer had me going crazy. Had all of us going crazy because
Yeah.
oh my God, we scored a goal versus Nashville. Then we
We
conceded before
scored a
Nashville. And then
goal.
ended 2-1. I mean, I didn't expect anything else. If you looked at the
We
the Nashville social media admin, I'm just gonna say I hated the post, but it was really funny when it was like only one New York team won tonight, and it wasn't the soccer team, and it was a video of a Knicks fan. So it was, I found it funny.
Okay. Okay.
I dislike it because it's against our club, but I really like the
Fair
Nashville
play.
social media admin.
Fair play.
Like fair play, I guess. But to be
Yeah,
fair, the
but
Knicks won this day. So
mhm. We
speaking of the Knicks.
are you singing
Go.
like Charlie Puth and Wiz Khalifa? Like, I forgot what it was called. It's
It's
been a
been a
long,
long
yeah.
day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
I'll
The
see you
Knicks
soon,
are in
Jordan.
the NBA Finals versus either Spurs or OKC. Is that game on tonight?
Yeah, it should be.
NBA. Yeah, it's tonight. Eight. Oh, it should start right now, actually.
Mhm.
I hope the Spurs win, so it goes to game seven.
Yeah.
And the Spurs win game seven, obviously. I don't want to face OKC because SGA is just gonna flop the entire time. But
Mm.
the Spurs, they have like
The
they have like an alien, like and
yeah.
but I mean
Hey,
if Landry Shamet can just shoot an arc high enough to beat um what's his name Wemby, then I think we're fine.
look, I need to say this. The fact that we're talking about the Knicks on a soccer podcast shows how much of an impact they have on New York.
I mean, look at the background, right? This is New York City. This is our city. This is where we come from, born and raised. I mean, this is New York Knicks. What do you expect?
Mm. And I'm not a Knicks fan, so.
I mean, I've been, I'm not too close of a Knicks fan, but I was born into it, so I'm
Mhm.
technically like a lifetime Knicks fan. So,
And if we go to the sport with, well, not the greatest playoff system, but overall, the most electrifying playoffs out of any sport, hockey, my Carolina Hurricanes are one win from the Stanley Cup final. And we're facing a 39 win, okay? 39 wins out of 82, okay? The
I
Vegas
thought, is
Golden
that good or
Knights,
bad? That sounds horrible.
yeah, somehow there have been so many teams that have finished with like 39 or more wins that didn't even make the playoffs,
How did
okay?
they make the playoffs?
It's weird. The system to get into the playoffs, it's weird. There are two wild card spots, like the top three teams in each division overall. It should just be 1-8-2-7-3-6-4-5. Simple as that. Okay. They faced the President's Trophy winner in the Colorado Avalanche, which is the best record in the entire league. They had like 52 wins, maybe more, somewhere in the 50s. The Avs got swept. So
To be fair,
hopefully,
was it like the Pistons situation where they just have like zero playoff experience?
oh no, they won the cup in 2022.
Oh.
No, they definitely have playoff experience. But the Golden Knights, since they were founded in 2018, they made the Stanley Cup Finals in their first year. They won the cup in 2023, and now they're in a third playoff Stanley Cup final in their like 8-year history.
Hmm. Interesting. Um,
And
speaking
hopefully
speak
it goes like 2023, where because the Panthers, who made the playoffs out of the Eastern Conference, they were horrible and they got their dicks handed to them by the Golden Knights. So hopefully we can do the same.
All right. Now, I don't follow
We're done talking about other sports.
I don't follow hockey. I don't follow baseball. I know the Red Sox are horrible though. So fuck
I'm
Boston.
so glad about that. Fuck Boston.
Um, all right, there's one sport that I do know called a certain motorsport. Don't know if you've heard about it. It's called Formula One.
Oh
I'm a big
my
Formula
God.
One fan. I just want to say, Grande Kimi. Kimi Antonelli, 4 race wins in a row. His first race win ever. And then followed by 3 subsequent race wins. I think it was, oh, I'm not a LARPer, I swear. I just need to look up what his first race win was. Antonelli first race win.
I'm more of a NASCAR guy.
All right, yeah, his first race win was the Chinese Grand Prix in 2026, followed at the Shanghai International Circuit, followed by Japanese Grand Prix at Suzuka, Miami at the Miami International Autodrome, and then the Canadian Grand Prix at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Vamos. All right, my bad, my bad. All right. Anyway,
Okay,
getting
well,
getting back onto NYCFC here.
yeah.
We suck.
hmm I mean, that's kind of the gist of the whole episode. But hey, we can talk about the World Cup. I mean, obviously we need it as a break for our players, and I don't think there should be anyone getting called up to the squad. I mean, obviously, aside from Matt Freeze, the starting goalie for the U.S. men's national team. But
I feel
aside,
like Truin and O'Neal should have gotten called up,
yeah,
but they're
hmm
injured, so
yeah. Oh
I
well.
don't know how long they're have the Socceroos been announced yet?
For the U.S.
No, like have the soccer, yeah, for the World Cup.
Oh, with the Socceroos as in Australia?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. I don't know. But
yeah,
Aiden
they're
O'Neal's
all right,
injured,
yeah, their
so
squad is releasing on June 1st. So,
yeah.
are you going to any of the watch parties?
No, probably not. I'll
Hmm.
be out of NYC all summer.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
going to a lot of the ones in Flushing, I think.
Yeah.
I have tickets for a lot of them right now.
hmm
Let me pull up Ticketmaster real quick. I'm going to
Uh,
the ones in Flushing. Okay.
uh,
Mexico versus Saudi Arabia, USA Paraguay, Brazil Morocco,
that's
Netherlands
gonna be peak.
Netherlands Japan, Belgium
That's
Egypt,
also a good game.
France Senegal,
That's
England
also a good game.
Croatia, USA
That's also a good
Australia,
game.
Germany I don't know who that is actually. CIV?
Oh,
Oh,
Cote d'Ivoire.
Ivory Coast. That's an okay game. Argentina, Austria, um, Tunisia, USA. Wait, no, Turkey, not Tunisia,
Yeah.
Turkey. Um,
Tunisia.
and Uruguay versus España. And of course, if you
That's a
look
good game.
at the bottom, oh wait, my phone's not showing. How do I show my phone? It's NYCFC versus LAFC, okay.
Yeah. November 4th.
I'm so happy it got delayed, mainly because
hmm
it was the day before my AP, like the original, like the night of my AP World exam. So, Hopefully I
And we
don't have
would have
any
gotten
chance.
thrashed anyway.
Hopefully we're better by November, right?
Yeah, hopefully. We should have Alonso back by then.
If he's not, I'm gonna like cry.
Yeah.
Somehow it's something. He posted on his story today. He's actually in training. So,
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
all right. So World Cup 2026
Okay.
gonna be crazy. 48
hmm
teams, as we all probably know. Group A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Um, I think it's top two teams go through, and the third place
Then
team
the
goes to the
top
playoff
eight
round, right?
third place teams.
Yeah. No, is it top eight third place teams, or do they go into another playoff?
No, it's top eight.
Okay. All right, let's just go over the groups. Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, Czechia. That's an okay group, I think.
Yeah.
Mexico, South Africa is going to be peak.
hmm
Those who
Oh my
know.
God. Throwback to
These are too
2010.
good. It's a really good ball. It's Shabalaba. Go Bafana Bafana. Go for South Africa. Go for all Africa.
I
That
want
was
to be a sports broadcaster one day, and Peter Drury's call on that goal, possibly one of the greatest in
Mhm.
the history of the
Peter
beautiful game.
Drury is just a poet. Like,
hmm
all right, let's just think about this for a second. Like, it's off
He
target. Off.
said before the World Cup final, in 2022, he said the time is nigh. What does that mean?
He's a poet,
I mean,
bro.
you could make the stereotype that I'm a dumb American, and I know what nigh means now, like the time it's about to happen. But like, come on, the time is nigh.
Teenage kicks. The ultimate teenage kick.
Yeah,
Always
that was a
comes up
good
as
one.
well.
Oh, remember 2018, one of my one of the most random moments and one of my funniest memories. Antoine Griezmann, after converting the penalty kick, pretty much just Fortnite emoted at the
Oh yeah.
World Cup final of all games,
Oh, do you
just
remember
because to take the L
that
dance.
he commentated Roma Barca, right? It's like Manolas, the Greek
Oh
golden
yeah,
goal.
hmm yeah, that was a really good one as well. Overall, yeah. To save time, I don't want to go group by group, but let's go with how far the USA will go and who you have winning the entire thing.
All right. Let's
I'll go
start.
first.
All right, hold up.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about this one Peter Drury commentary first? I'm not a fan of him, but Madeira, Manchester, Madrid, Turin, and Manchester again. Wreathed in red, restored to this great gallery of the game. A walking work of art. Vintage, beyond valuation, beyond forgery or imitation. 18 years since that trembling teenager of touch and tease first tiptoed onto this gloried stage. Now, in his immaculate maturity, CR7, reunited. That's chills.
Mm.
All right. Anyway, USMNT,
hmm
Group
Here,
D,
yeah.
Group D, USA, Paraguay, Australia, Turkey. All right. We beat Australia.
hmm
We should beat Paraguay, and we get our butts handed to us by Turkey.
Yeah.
We finished second in our group,
hmm
but I guess that works, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Then, all right, if we look at this, right, then two that would put us in 2D, right? 2D.
Yeah.
All right, hold up.
I
2D,
think we
2D.
play
2D plays
Egypt.
2D. 2D plays 2G, which is gonna be all right, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. So Belgium tops this group, Egypt second. All right, so we're gonna
Yeah.
play Egypt in the round of 16. Do we win that, you think?
The round of 32. Yeah. I think we do.
Oh yeah, round of 32. All right.
Yeah.
Then if we win that, we play the winner of 1J or 2H. All right,
That
1J.
would be Argentina.
All right. Argentina versus 2H. 2H would be Uruguay, I think. All right. Spain. Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. I think Uruguay is second in that group over Saudi Arabia.
Hmm.
So then we'd be playing either Argentina or Uruguay. Um, so quarterfinals is the furthest we're getting, is what I'm hearing.
No, it would be round of, dude. There are
Oh yeah, wait no,
48
round of
teams. There's an
16.
extra, yeah,
My bad. I
round of
keep forgetting there's an
16.
extra round. Round of 16 is the furthest we're getting. Even
Yeah,
if we do beat Egypt, which I think is, I'll
yeah,
give that 50-50. Then we face World Cup reigning champions and the guys who are gonna do anything to and would die for their captain, Argentina.
yeah. I think the same. I think Turkey finishes first in the group. Then it's us. We beat Egypt. Then we face Argentina, and we go out. As for who I think would win it all, okay, I get.
Spain. I mean, all right. If you didn't know, I'm an England fan, so I want to say it's coming home. But the only thing that's coming home is our playing after, I don't know, like the quarterfinals.
I mean, dude, I like England too, but saying that you're an England fan, I don't know. That's just so
No,
funny to
I
me.
mean, like I'm an England fan mainly because I'm a City fan as well. So
Yeah,
I like and I'm a fan of the English national team. It's the team I
yeah.
support. It's the national team I support outside of the US.
Hmm. Yeah. For me, it's the US, then Italy, then
I mean, you're
England.
Italian, so that makes
Hmm.
sense. I chose England because I'm not supporting the Chinese and Filipino national team. I mean, I'll support them, but it's like they're not gonna make it to the world stage. So
I feel like that's called being. I'm not sure if you could be a glory hunter for national teams, but I think you can.
how
I
could I
think
be?
we.
Why would I be a glory hunter and then
Well,
choose England?
you're half Chinese and half Filipino.
All right.
So you got to support your heritage at least
Of
before
course I support
supporting
my
England.
heritage, but it's like, all right, on the world stage during in the World Cup, right?
Okay, okay, yeah.
If I need
Then
I
US, Italy, England. Okay. And if Italy's not in it, so US then England.
yeah. And then I have an Argentina kit. I just wear it for fun because it has Messi on the back, but
Yeah.
that's really it.
Mhm. Look, I get
Have you
that
heard that one
you're
song online that's like soy hincha de la selección, aliento con el corazón, ganamos la tercera con Lionel, queremos ser
no.
campeones otra vez. Y 30
I've heard that
años
specific.
después, más que lo
I've
meto
heard
a
that
llegar, a como
bro.
quiero ver al 10, a que no dejaron de levantar. What?
We have 2 minutes left. I've
Quiero
heard
ver
that.
mi nueva
Oh
estrella
my God.
brillar en la camiseta, regindo de la cuna hasta
Okay.
el
We
cajón.
gotta make predictions.
Por
Overall,
más.
I think I've heard that chant before. I haven't heard like the specific chant. But overall, I know that you're not a Ronaldo fan mainly because you think that Messi's the GOAT, and that
You know who
you're
I
a
think
City
is the
fan.
GOAT? You know who I think's the GOAT? Wait, fuck. Alright. Is this player? If you
What are
know, you
you
know.
doing?
If you know,
Oh,
if you know,
Anthony,
if you know, you
Anthony,
know. If you know, you
Anthony,
know.
Anthony. Okay, but actually,
All right. For the World
Ronaldo's
Cup.
my GOAT.
All right, for the World Cup, I think it's Spain, Argentina, um, France, or I'm not gonna say Germany. I'm gonna say England. One of those four.
I think, look, I know that you're not a Ronaldo fan mainly because you think that
Portugal are not making it far. They're gonna start Ronaldo every single game, and it's gonna cost them everything. I'm just saying that now. I'm gonna say
he,
that.
I think, okay,
They make it quarterfinals first.
in the most even if I think that Ronaldo is my GOAT, I think that Portugal is winning the World Cup this year. Okay? They have the best
This is like a Family Guy
midfield
prediction, bro.
in
Portugal versus
the
Mexico in the final.
world. They have the best midfield in the world. One of the great up and coming wing backs in Nuno Mensch. You have Vitinha in the
Yeah.
midfield.
We
I'm
have like 30 seconds
yeah,
left.
I know. I'm blanking on names,
All
but
right.
yeah,
Well, that was
I
fun.
think
We'll see you guys
yeah,
in the next episode.
yeah.
This is NYCFC lads. My name is Jordan Liu. This is Dominick Vizioli, and as always, stay sexy.
That is Celeste. That was abrupt.
All right.